Hey guys, it's your girl Belinda back up in my kitchen for this lovely Tuesday. However, I did want to mention that I didn't get to cook on Sunday because I had a lot of things going on the weekend. I was getting things done at home, spending time with my my grandbabies. So I got some footage I'm gonna put all together in this clip. I had an awesome time. I got to spend at least a nice long hour and a half with my grandbabies before they headed back to their mom. And I got to see Jose, my baby. He's getting so big. He's looking like little mini daddy. And so I had to, I had to take a little break for my family, and it was so worth the time. However, that yard work, honey, that yard work was a little rough because that's the first time we've done yard work since all this, the weather and the COVID and everything that's been going on. It's been cold out, so now we're finally getting that good weather. So me and my honey, we went out and bought new stuff in order to get the grass down a little bit better, easier. So me and my honey got that done. Super excited. However, like I said, I am mastering my yard on how I'm going to be doing the gardening. It's going to be an on-top bedding that I'm doing in the yard, a small little area in the back where I'm doing, just so I can grow my own vegetables and my own fruits and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see what I have all installed, what I'm going to be doing. And it's not going to be until, like I said, pretty much I'm thinking I'll be starting all that in May. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing that lovely battered bacalao that I'm doing. It's a cod bacalao, and I'm going to be mixing a lot of super great ingredients into this beautiful fish. And basically, it's a batter that I do. Like I said, I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel where I do a lot of this stuff. This is one that is a little healthier. I'm not frying it. Usually I fry them. I'm actually sauteing them very nicely with some olive oil into a pan. So let's get to the ingredients. Let's see what I got. All right, so let me do a little flip side. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get right to the ingredients here. And as you see, this is my station. I have everything laid out, what I'm doing. Okay, take a little peek around here. All right, so as I was saying, hello Tuesday. Sorry about Sunday, but I'm here today. I got a lot of things done. Like I said, a lot of family time in, so up to that. All right, so as I mentioned before, I'm doing a bacalao salad, and it's a battered fish, and it's a codfish. It's actually this right here. It's a boned salad, and I have to clean it out very good. I actually have it soaking right now. I'm gonna get my workout in first, and then I'm gonna handle this prepping. So it's about 16 ounce. I'm only doing a nice large batter, enough for a couple. However, I do add in some of that coconut, 1/3 of that coconut organic flour. You can use regular flour, whatever you have in your pantry, wheat flour, whatever works good with bacalaos, as long as you mix it really, really good. Okay, so here is my bacalao, and what I do, my codfish, English, I chop them up with my scissors. I wash them out really, really, really good. I let them sit for a little bit, prep them into itty bitty pieces and in chunks, little chunks and bitty pieces. Anyway, you'll see how this gal gets down in her kitchen and does that. So I have my ingredients here, y'all. As always, I write, things down in case if you guys, email me or write a comment below wanting to know an ingredient of any of my dishes. So I always keep track of everything in my cooking books that I have here at home, that I write all my recipes and that I have all my recipes. This way, if you're interested in any of the recipes to do the breakdown one-on-one, I have that for you. So again, 1950kissthecook@gmail.com, or please comment below. Please do not be shy. All right, guys. So as I was saying, here's my simple ingredients here. Okay, now we have, this is one of the most important ingredients you want to use into this bacalao. This is very, very strong. It is the cousin of cilantro, which brings a lot of flavor. So this is like 10x bam, shabam, boom flavor that you're gonna get into your bacalao. You do not need much of this. I use 2 small little leaves, and you're gonna see me do the breakdown of that. I chop them up very, very tiny, very, very tiny into the batter. So you'll see that, but that's the #1 ingredient. I have sofrito. I have 4 packets of sazon. I have my squash, my sweetie mini peppers. I have my celery. And I actually cheated on this. I got these diced up already. I have my Dominican avocado. I have my sunset zima tomatoes. And then I have my sweet baby lettuce that I'm doing, that colorful, beautiful lettuce, springtime beautiful lettuce. I like my lettuce to be nice and colorful when I do my dishes that I do, like the one I'm doing today. However, I do plan on doing a little pot of rice. I wrote it right here, plain small pot of rice, yellow rice, and it's gonna be green pecan rice with coconut. So this is so good, y'all. We consider this, as Latinas, we say this is like, if you flip it, you see it says green pecan peas with coconut. If you flip it to the other side of the can, it's gonna say gandules verdes con coco. So pretty much we do a lot of rice with these. So this has coconut in it, super delicious. Plain Jane rice. I'm doing a small rice, a yellow rice. So you only need 2 packets of sazon and just this stuff. I'm doing the very simple rice on the side. So these are all my ingredients, y'all. So this gal's super excited. As you see, I'm back to my curls now. And so I'm enjoying my Tanqueray energy tea. I did my morning complete this morning. Just going up and down my steps, trying to get every step and workout I can get in with this energy, with the morning complete, and doing laundry back and forth. And now I'm getting ready to do at least a half-hour workout. And then I'm gonna get the prepping, and then we're gonna get cooking, and I'm so excited. So I'm sorry, y'all, I missed you Sunday. You know, like I said, things come up, especially when you have kiddos. But I got to enjoy my babies, so you're going to see all these clips all together. Can't wait to do all this editing tonight and have these videos, or I should say videos, sent out on my upload on my channel. All right, guys, so I'm so excited. I miss you guys as always, so please continue to watch my video from beginning to end so you don't miss all that deliciousness. Okay, guys, and I also forgot to mention about the squash. I also marinate, and I chop it up very beautifully, and I boil it, of course, so it can get really nice and soft. And what I do is I put it into my Bella blender, and I get it down to almost like a baby food. All right, like a nice sauce almost. Not sauce, more like baby food, okay? So I just wanted to make sure I get that in my video, because that goes into the batter. Anyway, you're gonna watch, right? And you're gonna see how this gal gets down in her kitchen. Catch you in a little bit. Okay, guys, my workout is done. Okay, so before I hit the shower, I just wanted to let you guys know I did a little prepping before I started my workout, just with the fish. I haven't touched anything else. So I just want to give you guys a little close-up of what I'm going to show you in a second, I should say. All right, so this is that codfish. You've seen the other video. It was just a whole big chunk. This is how I dice it, very small pieces, okay? And the pieces are gonna be all kinds of funky ways. It's not gonna be no perfect way. That's how fish kinds of tends to cut. However, I saved one big piece in here so I can quick show you. So we're gonna quick do a nice flip side on my little holder here. So let's flip. This way you're able to see exactly how I cut this. Again, you want to cut it into itty bitty pieces, because when you saute them, it's going to be almost like you're making a, let's just say like a crab cake or something like that. So you want to make sure they're really tiny pieces. So here's the fish, nice and beautiful. And like I said, this is very salty, so you have to make sure you rinse this out at least 4 or 5 times and let it soak for a long time as well. So I just take the pieces just like that, little piece, and I just snip. And that's how I do it. I just use my cooking scissors. Cooking scissors works a lot better than when you use a knife because it's easier. It's much easier. So I suggest when you do this, I have tons of videos. You will see I do this with every time I do bacalao or I do a cod fish like this, a battered fish. I always use my scissors. It works 100% better than using a knife to get those little itty bitty pieces. And I just do all funky kind of ways. I just cut as I go, just like that, until I get to that perfect little pieces that I want. Okay, so there you have it. So that was just a little example. Okay, so we're gonna just keep going here. Okay, and like I said, you don't have to be fancy about it. Just nip, nip, nip as you go. And I cannot wait to get this started, guys. I cannot wait. Some good stuff. And trust me, this will keep you going all day too. Fish is one of the best things that I like to eat in the summertime on top of salads. And I have all kinds of videos, y'all. So hopefully when you have the time, on your own time, family first, everything, job, money, all that, I get it. But when you have some time to sit down, my YouTubers, please go through some of my videos. You will see all the deliciousness that I have on my channel. And like I said, I'm pushing for a food truck. Those of you that are just joining me on my YouTube channel, yes, I am pushing for a food truck for next summer. I have lots to work on with that as well. Those of you that don't know, look how pretty. That's what it should look like. Those little pieces. And again, you want to make sure you rinse this out. Okay? Now, as I was saying, those of you that don't know, I am planning on getting a food truck for next summer. However, looking at budget-wise of what's out there, doing Facebook Market, I've seen a couple ones that, but I haven't found the perfect one yet that, you know, that I really want to get for myself. Actually, and I'm going to pimp it out myself. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to do all the work. So it doesn't have to be all together. As long as the inside and things are working properly and the inside and everything's up to date, that's all that I care about. So this summer, like I said, due to COVID and everything that's going on, I don't plan on doing anything this summer. We still have some things that are going on, and I want to be cautious and careful. I want to make sure that my truck is legit, perfect, inspected, all that good stuff, and before I put my food out there. So I'm super excited. Like I said, it's a little process. A lot of things were put behind on me doing my food truck due to COVID. So now I'm just kicking it back, and I'm taking it, just throwing it back on second gear, taking it step by step, no rush, get things done the right way, the good way, and this way, when I do put my food out there, everything falls in formation, okay? All right, guys, so this gal's gonna get in the shower. We're gonna start making this beautifulness. Cannot wait, so please stay tuned. Okay, guys, for the amount of bacalaitos that I'm doing in my kitchen, I'm gonna be doing about maybe 6 to 8 nice sized bacalaitos. So with the squash, you only need like this size piece to put into it. Okay, remember, we're marinating this to a nice baby food kind of. Okay, guys, so I prepped up a lot of my stuff in my station over here. I have some water boiling to throw in the squash. That's the first thing that you do, is make sure you get the squash ready to go into the batter. I have all my ingredients ready here. I chopped up my lovely 10X flavor cousin cilantro. Has very strong flavor. You don't need much of this at all. I have my sofrito, and I have my peppers all cleaned out as well. Very pretty. Make sure you clean them out really good. I still have to dice those up. And of course, the celery back there. So the veggies that we're putting into this bacalao is going to be red peppers, yellow peppers. It's going to be the celery and the squash. Now let's take it over here. I just wanted to show you. Okay, this is going to be the only piece that you need for about 6 to 8 nice size bacalaitos. Okay, so again, I'm doing my family size. You do your family size. Just add lesser or more. And again, any questions, you guys know how to contact me. Okay, so here I cleaned out my peppers. See, really good. Make sure they're all nice and cleaned out. So like I said, you only need that size. And remember, it's going to be a baby food mash, just like baby food, into the Bella little cup that I have here, and you will see me do that next. But first, I gotta keep chopping here a little bit, and this is the first thing I do. I chop this up and throw it into my nice boiling water, so that way it gets down to a nice mash.